Welcome to educational channel of sureshbhattclasses. In the series of fast calculation tricks, we are going to learn few more shortcut tricks in addition to the tricks we have learned in earlier videos for finding the squares of the numbers from 1 to 1000. We will also learn the basics of these fast tricks by learning fundamentals of these tricks and the concepts used in it. First, we will learn to find squares of two-digit numbers using this trick, and we start with one example, which is 46 square. We will take square of 4, which is 16, then square of 6, which is 36, and then we will multiply 4 by 6 and then double it. So 4 times 6 is 24 and double of 24 is 48. We will write 48 after leaving ones place or unit place. Then we will add it. 6 is 6. 8 plus 3 is 11. We write 1 and carry 1. 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 4 is 11. We write 1 and carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. This way, square of 46 is 2116. This trick is also based on the identity a plus b whole square, and we will understand it. We can write 46 as 40 plus 6 and 46 square equal to 40 plus 6 whole square. The square of 40 is 1600 and square of 6 is 36. This is equal to 1636, which we have already written here. Now 40 multiplied by 6 is 240 and double of 240 is 480. So we write 480, and this we have already done here by writing 48, and after that cross is nothing else but the 480. And on adding all these, it is 2116. Thus the square of 46 is 2116. Using this, we will solve few questions. After that, we will go to next short trick. Our first question is 37 square. Square of 3 is 9. We write 09, as we have to write every square in 2 digits. Then square of 7 is 49. Then 3 multiplied by 7 is 21, and 21 times 2 is 42. After leaving ones place, we write 42, and then we add it. 9, 4 plus 2 is 6, 9 plus 4 is 13, and we write 13. Thus square of 37 is 1369. We go to the next question. 42 square. We write square of 4, which is 16. Then square of 2 is 4. We write 04, as we have to write in 2 digits. Then 4 times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. After leaving ones place, we write 16 and we add it. 4 is 4, 6, then 6 plus 1 is 7, and we write 1 as it is. Thus square of 42 is 1764. We go to the next question. Square of 8 is 64 and square of 3 is 9. We write 09 and then we multiply 8 by 3, which is 24, and we double it. 24 times 2 is 48. After leaving ones place, we write 48 and we add it. 9, then 8, then 4 plus 4 is 8, and then we write 6 as it is. Thus square of 83 is 6889. We go to the next question. Square of 92. Square of 9 is 81. We write 81. Then square of 2 is 4. We write 04. And then we multiply 9 by 2, which is 18. And 18 times 2 is 36. After leaving ones place, we write 36. Now on adding, we get 4. Then 6, then 3 plus 1 is 4, then 8 as it is, and the square of 92 is 8464. We'll find square of few 3-digit numbers using this trick. Our first question is 124 square. Square of 12 is 144 and square of 4 is 16. We write 144 and then we write 16. Then 12 times 4 is 48 and double of 48 is 96. After leaving ones place, we write 96 and then we add it. 6 plus 1 is 7. 9 plus 4 is 13. We write 3 and carry 1. 4 plus 1 is 5 and we write 1 as it is. This way, square of 124 is 15,376. We go to the next question. 197 square. Square of 19 is 361 and square of 7 is 49. We write 361 and then 49. Now we multiply 19 by 7 and double it. 19 times 7 is 133 and double of 133 is 266. After leaving ones place, we write 266 and we add it. 9. 4 plus 6 is 10. We write 0 and carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 6 is 8. Then 6 plus 2 is 8 and we write 3 as it is. Thus square of 197 is 38,809. We go to the next question. 214 square. Square of 21 is 441. We write 441 and then square of 4 is 16. We write 16. We multiply 21 by 4 and double it. 21 times 4 is 84 and 84 times 2 is 168. After leaving ones place, we write 168. Now we add it. 6, then 1 plus 8 is 9. 1 plus 6 is 7. 4 plus 1 is 5 and then we write 4 as it is. Thus square of 214 is 45,796. We go to the next question. 259 square. Square of 25 is 625. We write 625 and then square of 9 is 81. We write 81. Then we multiply 25 by 9, which is 225, and double it, which is 450. After ones place, we write 450. We add it. 1. 8 plus 0 is 8. 5 plus 5 is 0. We carry 1 and write 0. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 4 is 7. We write 7 and we write 6 as it is. The square of 259 is 67,081. This trick we can use for few 3-digit numbers, but for higher 3-digit numbers, this trick is not much of use. For example, to find square of 423, we must know the square of 42, or for square of 639, we must know the square of 63. But we cannot memorize such squares, hence it is not of much use for 3-digit numbers. Now we go to the next short trick. Let us try to learn this trick by one example. 212 square. 212 is close to 200. So we convert 212 into 200 by subtracting 12 from 212 and adding 12 to 212, and we proceed like this. We write minus 12 and also plus 12 for our reference. Now subtracting 12 from 212, we get 200 and we write 2 here, not 200, and then we add 12 to 212, it becomes 224. Now we multiply 2 by 224, which is 448. Then square of minus or plus 12, which we have written there, which is 144. We write 44 and carry 1, and 1 we write below 8. Now we add, we write 4, 4, 1 plus 8 is 9, and then again we write 4, 4. The square of 212 is 44,944. This way it is very easy to find the square of 3-digit numbers. Now we'll understand concept used in this trick. Let there be a number a. Then we write a square, and a square equal to a square minus b square plus b square. By adding b square and subtracting b square, the value of a square doesn't change. So a square equal to a square minus b square plus b square. Now using the identity of a square minus b square, we will write a plus b and a minus b, and then plus b square. In our this example, a is 212. So we write 212 square. So a is 212 and b is 12. So we write 212 plus 12 in one bracket in place of a plus b, and in place of a minus b, we write 212 minus 12 plus 12 square for b square. Now 212 plus 12 becomes 224, and 212 minus 12 is 200 plus 12 square. Now in place of 200 we had written 2 and we had multiplied it by 224. Here again we are multiplying 224 by 200, which is double of 224 is 448, and we write 2 zeros after that, plus square of 12 is 144. Adding these we get 44944 or 44,944. This we had done in solving by short trick also. We had written 2 multiplied by 224, which is 448, and then we had added a square of 12, writing a square of 12 as 144, and writing 44 and carrying 1 and writing 1 below 8, and then we had added to get 44,944. And this was the concept behind this short trick. Here we had taken the identity of a square minus b square and written a plus b and a minus b. We should choose b in such a way so that either a plus b or a minus b becomes the multiple of 100, or some easy number so that multiplication by that number is easy. Here we had taken b as 12 so that 212 minus 12 becomes 200, and by making it 200 the multiplications become easy, and we can find the multiplication of 224 by 200, which was 44,800, and multiplication by 200 had become easy. Now to understand and learn, we will solve few more questions using this trick. So our first question is 108 square. 108 is close to 100. So we convert 108 in terms of 100. So we first write minus 8 and plus 8. 108 minus 8 is 100. In place of 100 we write 1. And 108 plus 8 is 116. So we write 116. 1 multiplied by 116 is 116. We write 116 as it is. Now square of plus or minus 8 is 64, as we need only 2 digits after 116. So we directly write 64 after 116. Thus square of 108 is 11,664. We go to the next question, 218 square. 218 is close to 200. So convert 218 to 200. We have to subtract 18 from 218. So I write minus 18 and then I also write plus 18. 218 minus 18 is 200. We write 2 in place of 200 and then we add 18 to 218. It becomes 236. 236 multiplied by 2 is 472. We write 472. Then the square of minus or plus 18 is 324. Writing 2 digits of 324 and carrying 3, we write 3 below 2 and we add it. So this is 47524. The square of 218 is 47,524. We go to the next question. 386 square. 386 is close to 400. So we write 386 in terms of 400, and for writing that we have to add 14 to 386. So I write plus 14 and then also minus 14. 386 plus 14 is 400 and in place of 400 I write 4, and subtracting 14 from 386 we get 372. So we write 372. 4 multiplied by 372 is, we double 372 for 2 times. Double of 372 is 744 and double of 744 is 1488. So we write 1488, and square of plus 14 or minus 14 is 196. We write 96 and carry 1. On adding this we get 148996. The square of 386 is 1,48,996 or 148,996. We go to the next question. 593 square. 593 is close to 600. So we write plus 7 to make 593 as 600 and we write minus 7 as well. 593 plus 7 is 600. We write 6 in place of 600 and then we subtract 7 from 593 and we get 586. Now we multiply 6 to 586. 6 times 6 is 36. We write 6 and carry 3. 6 times 8 is 48 plus 3 is 51. We write 1 and carry 5, and 6 times 5 is 30. 30 plus 5 is 35. So this is 3516. Now we have to write a square of plus or minus 7, which is 49, and 49 is 2 digits. So we directly write 49 after 3516. So the square of 593 is 3,51,649 or 351,649. We go to the next question. 476 square. 476 is close to 500. So we write 476 in terms of 500. We add 24 to 476 and also subtract 24 from 476. I write plus 24 and minus 24. On adding 24 to 476 it becomes 500 and I write 5 in place of 500, and on subtracting 24 from 476 we get 452 and we multiply 5 to 452. So for multiplication of 5 to 452 it is better to multiply it by 10 and half it, or we half 452 and then multiply it by 10. So half of 452 is 226 and we write 10 after 226, so which is 2260. And then square of plus or minus 24 is 576. writing 2 digits of 76, we carry 5 and we add 6, then 7, then 5, then 6, then 2 and 2. Thus square of 476 is 226576, 2,26,576 or 226,576. We go to the next question, 716 square. Now 716 is close to 700. So we subtract 16 from 716 and also add 16 to 716. On subtracting 16, we get 700, and for 700 I write 7 multiplied by 716 plus 16, which is 732. So on multiplication we get 7 times 2 is 14. We write 4 and carry 1. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 1 is 22. We write 2 and carry 2. 7 times 7 is 49 plus 2 is 51. Now square of minus or plus 16 is 256. After writing 2 digit, which is 56, and carry 2, we add 6, then we 5, then 4 plus 2 is 6, then we write 512. Thus square of 716 is 512,656, 5,12,656, or in international system 512,656. We go to the next question, 813 square. 813 is close to 800. So we write 813 in terms of 800. We subtract 13 and also add 13 to 813. On subtracting 13, we get 800. In place of 800, I write 8. And on adding 13 to 813, we get 826. So we multiply 8 to 826. 8 times 6 is 48. We write 8 and carry 4. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 4 is 20. We write 0 and carry 2. 8 times 8 is 64 plus 2 is 66. We write 66. Now the square of minus or plus 13 is 169. After writing 69, we carry 1 and we add it. 69, then 8 plus 1 is 9, then 0, then 6 and 6. So square of 813 is 660,969. That is 6,60,969 or 660,969. We go to the next question, 982 square. 982 is close to 1000. So we have to add 18 to make it 1000, and we have to subtract 18 from 982. On adding, we get 1000. In place of 1000, I write 1. And on subtracting 18 from 982, we get 964. So 1 multiplied by 964 is 964. And square of plus or minus 18 is 324. As we had written 1 in place of 1000, so we have to write 3 digits after 964, and 324 is 3 digits, so we directly write 324 after 964. Thus square of 982 is 964,324 or 9,64,324, and in international system we say it 964,324. We have learned finding the squares of the number which were close to multiple of 100. Now we will solve few questions in which numbers are close to multiples of 50. Our first question is 127 square. 127 is more close to 150 than 100. So writing 127 in terms of 150, we will write 127 plus 23 and 127 minus 23. So I am writing plus 23 and minus 23. On adding 23, 127 becomes 150. In place of 150, I am writing 1.5. As we had done in case of 200, we had written 2. For 300, we had written 3. For 150, I am writing 1.5. Multiplied by 127 minus 23 is 104. We can make 1.5 times of 104, or we can multiply 1.5 by 2 and divide 104 by 2 to make the calculations easy. So we multiply 1.5 by 2 and we make it 3, and divide 104 by 2, which makes 52. 3 multiplied by 52 is 156. Now we add square of plus or minus 23, which is 529. We have to write 2 digits. So we write 29 and then carry 5, and we write 5 below 6 of 156, and we add. So this is 9, 2, 6 and 5, 11. We write 1 and carry 1. 5 and 1 is 6 and 1 as it is. So the square of 127 is 16,129. Now we go to the next question. 336 square. 336 is close to 350. Writing 336 in terms of 350, we add 14 and then also subtract 14. On adding 14, we get 350. In place of 350, I am writing 3.5, and subtracting 14 from 336, we get 322. For making calculations easy, we multiply 3.5 by 2 to make it 7 and divide 322 by 2 and we get 161. We multiply 7 to 161. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 6 is 42. We write 2 and carry 4. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 4 is 11. Now square of plus or minus 14 is 196. We write 96 and carry 1. And now we add 6, 9, 7 plus 1 is 8. Then 2, then 1 and 1. So the square of 336 is 1,12,896 or 112,896. We go to the next question. 653 square. 653 is close to 650. We subtract 3 to make 653 to 650. On subtracting 3, we get 650. In place of 650, I am writing 6.5 multiplied by 653 plus 3 is 656. Now we multiply 6.5 by 2 to make it 13 and divide 656 by 2, which is 328. On multiplying 13 to 328, 13 times 8 is 104. We write 4 and carry 10. 13 times 2 is 26 plus 10 is 36. We write 6 and carry 3. 13 times 3 is 39 plus 3 is 42. Now square of minus or plus 3 is 9. We write 09 as we have to write in 2 digits. So we write 09. Thus the square of 653 is 4,26,409 or 426,409. We go to the next question. 871 square. To write 871 in terms of 850, we have to subtract 21 and we will add 21 to 871. So we write minus 21 and plus 21. On subtracting 21 from 871, we get 850. In place of 850, I am writing 8.5 multiplied by 871 plus 21 is 892. To make calculations easy, I am multiplying 8.5 by 2 to make it 17 and divide 892 by 2 and get 446. On multiplying 17 to 446, we get 17 times 6 is 102, we write 2 and carry 10. 17 times 4 is 68 plus 10 is 78, we write 8 and carry 7. 17 times 4 is 68 plus 7 is 75. Now square of minus 21 or plus 21 is 441. We write 2 digits 41 and carry 4. Now we add 1, 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, 8, 5 and 7. Thus the square of 871 is 7,58,641 or 758,641. This way we have learned to find squares of the numbers from 1 to 1000 using different type of short tricks. You should use any of these short tricks in which you are comfortable. You should do lot of practice to become fast in calculations. If we are fast in calculations, then we will be able to solve more number of questions in competitive exams and will be able to score more number of marks. If we are good in calculations, it improves our confidence and we feel that math is an easy subject. So do lot of practice and become good in calculations. I hope you have liked this video. Please share it among your friends. Subscribe this channel. Also press bell icon to get the latest notifications.